Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ugo. I work as an online business manager, helping busy business owners go from chaotic to streamlined and automated. So in today's video, I'm talking about one of the most frequently asked questions that I get, which is tools to use as small business owners, right? So I get this question every time from business owners asking what tools to use, and I don't blame them because there's so many amazing tools out there, and trying to pick one from the numerous tools can be like trying to search for a needle in a haystack, right? So this is the reason why I've done this video, to be able to help you, streamline your options to just a few. So before we dive into the video, I just want to just say a few things, right? One of them is that there is no such thing as the best tool. There's just the tool that works right with your brain, right? The best tool is a tool that has the basic features that your business needs, right? And is able to work with how your brain works. Now, the second thing I would like to say is that the right tool in itself is not able to give you a great system. To get a great system, you absolutely need the right tool and a good strategy. So, this being said, let's dive into the tools. The first tool on my list today is marketing tools. So in this section, I have divided them into three of them, right? So the ones for design, the tools for scheduling, the tool for email marketing. So the first one is tools for design. I absolutely recommend Canva to my clients every single time because I feel like the learning curve is very steep and the user interface is friendly. It has a lot of templates you can actually plug and play, and the options are numerous, right? So the second one is the scheduling tool. For the scheduling tool, I recommend Later and Planoly because I feel like they're I think they're one of the best options for those people looking out to plan their content ahead of time. Then the third one is your email list. Oh my goodness, I cannot overstretch the importance of having an email list in your business, right? Now, for you to build an email list, you have to have a good strategy. Now, email lists can actually save you from a lot of hurt. Last year, Instagram took down one of my pages, right? And then all of a sudden, all my contacts was gone. Now imagine if I had no email list. That would have just been a very, very bad situation. Right? So I was able to recover from that situation because I had, the list of the people that I really wanted to connect with in my email list. Right? So I had to send them an email trying to tell them that what had happened, and then refer them to my new page. So if you do not have an email list, you might actually lose out on potential clients and all of that good stuff. So as a good business owner, you actually do not want to be building followers. You want to actually build a community. And building a community requires you having an email list where you nurture the people, they get to know you more personally, through your newsletters and all of these things. Email lists can be used to, send out promotional items, build your community, set up your email newsletter, your sales funnel. The uses are just too much. So examples of email marketing softwares are a lot. We have Flowdex, we have ConvertKit, which is now Kit. We have ActiveCampaign, we have MailerLite, we have MailChimp. There are a lot of them. But the one I personally use is ConvertKit, which is now Kit. I use it because I love the features. I feel like the robustness of its automation is attractive to me, and I feel like it enables me to use like a lot of sequences and forms, right? So this is a reason, and so many other reasons why I love Kit. It's very good for small business owners and creators as well. So the second tool on my list today is the project management software, right? So for me, I use ClickUp. right? But there's so many ones you can actually use. There's Asana, there's Trello, there's Monday.com, there's Teamwork. There are a lot of them, right? This is very good for your project, for your task, for collaboration. If you're looking to collaborate with your clients, this is good because it shows out everything. It helps you plan the project, to help you plan the task you're involved in, right? You're able to see the due dates, deliverables, start dates, and all of those things in one beautiful page. So the third tool is the payment tool, right? So this is for collecting payments. I mean, this is very easy, right? I feel like if you're a business owner, you should have like a payment gateway for collecting payments. So this could either be Stripe or PayPal. I mean, any of them. Some people even have both of them, right? So yeah, you definitely need a payment tool, right? So the fourth tool I'm going to be talking about today is the CRM, which is a client relationship management tool. So this encapsulates all the touch points you have with your clients, right? From form sending, invoice sending, contract sending, proposal sending, scheduling. This also has the space where you can, template your emails and all of them. The most important and amazing feature in it is even the automation features. The fact that you can automate all of these things and don't have to do them manually, right? So there's so many of them. There's Honeybook, there's Dopsado, there's Paperbell, there's Moxie, there's there are a lot of them. Zoho, Salesforce. The list is very long, right? But for me, I use Dopsado. I love Dopsado because of its features. I feel like it's very robust in its automation, and because of that, I really, really love it. But then if I'm to leave Dopsado, I would definitely gravitate towards Moxie. I love Moxie. It's very new, but I feel like they're taking the feedback of their clients very seriously and incorporating some of those things into their system, right, and their software. So I would recommend Moxie. I would recommend Dopsado. So Honeybook is another great tool, but it has its own restrictions, which is the location, restriction. But then if you're in America, it's very good. It's absolutely good. With your new features, I think they're a no-brainer. So then again, I say this to my clients: go into the software, play around with them and see if it's something you like, if you like the interface, right? Some people are big on aesthetics, right? So see if it's something you like, if you like the aesthetic. Because one of the things that I hear from my clients, it's just like they don't like Dopsado because of the aesthetics. They don't like the fact that it has a very funny aesthetic. I enjoy it. I like it. I like the fact that it's very robust in its automation. And yeah, that's why I like it. So the fifth tool I'll be talking about today is your accounting tool, right? Which is good for bookkeeping, right? Even if you're going to outsource this to an external person, it's very important for you to, have your numbers intact, right? It's going to be very handy for you when it's tax season and you have to, give these things to submit them to your tax company, right? So the ones I would recommend, there are a lot of them, but Xero and QuickBooks are the common ones that people use. So QuickBooks and Xero are amazing. So the sixth tool I'll be talking about today is your organizational tool, which is where you file your documents, where you organize your templates, where you organize the things you use in your business and all of that good stuff. So for this, obviously, Google Workspace is the winner. I love Google Workspace. My clients love Google Workspace. We love it because it's seamless. We love it because it's easy. We love it because you can collaborate with people on various documents. We love it because you can, save your files in beautiful folders. There's so many things you can actually do. Now imagine having to pay for the workspace. It means that you will have to have, a customized email address for your business. Who doesn't want that? Especially if you have an LLC, right? So yeah, Google Workspace is a beautiful tool to have in your arsenal as a business owner. So the seventh tool I'm going to be talking about today is the communication tool, right? So for this tool, I have divided them into two groups, right? The synchronous communication tool and the asynchronous communication tool. So for the synchronous communication tool, which is like tools that you can use to meet with people, we have Zoom and we have Google Meet, right? Then for the asynchronous communication tool, we have Loom, which is very good if you do not want to meet with people, right? You just want to pass the information you need them to get. You just record the video and then you send it to them, right? So this is very good if you're neurodivergent, and it's an absolute amazing tool. Now another tool there is Voxer. Voxer is a beautiful tool. My clients love Voxer, right? It's one of the tools I use in my business as well. Now the third one is Slack. Slack is a beautiful tool as well. Slack has so many beautiful features you can adapt to your business. So you have the channels, you have various channels, you can put people in channels in various groups, you have different lines of communication. Try to see which of them works for you and then try to incorporate them. So I have a bonus tool for us today. I know I said 7 tools, but yeah, I'm gonna have to put a last one because I feel like this is a very important tool to have, especially if you want your business to be seamless, right? So this is a tool that will help you automate your business in a way that is systemized, right? So this is either make.com or Zapier. I personally use Zapier because I feel like maybe it's just a thing of preference, but make.com as well. I think I have an account with them, but I have clients that I've used this with, but I personally use Zapier. So these are 7 tools I would recommend to you as a small business owner, right? But I know that trying to set these things up for yourself can be very demanding and time-taking, right? So this is the reason why I do this for some people, right, on a project basis, helping them set up their CRMs, email marketing softwares, project management softwares, some people membership as well, right? Setting all of these things up using Zapier to connect them to ensure that they speak to each other. So if you feel like you're in a place where you need help with the setup of these things, right? Maybe your CRM, your email marketing software, or your PM tool, you can actually reach out to us using the email in our bio. I can't wait to actually help you out or help you figure all these things out. Thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. I appreciate you. I will see you in the next video. Bye.